So this is the third video now. But it's over. But I just got cut off at the end. But all I'm saying is, what's interesting is that he called himself Hova, and now he's saying at the end of this song, he's saying, and even if Jehovah Witness, I bet he'll never testify, saying even if God's watching, he won't do anything about it. And then he had the audacity to go ahead and give himself that name, Jehovah. And, you know, it's all so symbolic and it's all so meaningful. And especially to him and to the world that he's from. But we just sit around and we think, oh, these lyrics are so tight, my nigga, yo, that this was underground when it came out. It wasn't being played on the radio. Now they blow it up on the radio. But basically, this is what I'm going to start doing now, taking songs and just basically analyzing them on here, because what goes on in the music industry is what I have the most fiery frustration toward out of everything. Like, the way that those celebrities are under mind control and the Satanism that takes place and the insanity, you know what I mean? Like, you don't know, well, it sounds crazy to you, and I sound crazy probably to some of you, but I'm not, and it's true and it's real. So, like I said, that's why I'm doing this. I'm trying to show you so that at least you're aware that as you're singing along and coexisting with this, it's like learning the shape of a square, okay? Suddenly I teach you what a square is. You've never known what a square is. And finally you find out what it is. You know, sometimes when you looked at some things, you would think, like, that looks like something. Like, you would think something, but it would just be like, nah. So you finally figure out what a square really is, and that it's a shape. And there's all kinds of shapes. You know what I mean? There's a triangle, there's a circle, but square is like the most common. And then you go out the next day, and you realize so much that you didn't realize before, just because you didn't know that one thing existed. Just because you were unaware of what this one concept was. You were walking around coexisting with thousands of squares everywhere. You know, squares were in everything you did, but you didn't know. So did it make a difference? Now imagine the squares were elite, powerful beings who were in control of the society that you live in, you know, and they want to lie to you, and they want to confuse you, and they want to plant things in your brain, and they want to keep you distracted and sick, and meanwhile, they're doing things that you just can't even fathom because you're never confronted with it. You don't know it exists. So imagine that's what the squares were. Let's not get too crazy. I'm just trying to make a metaphor here, but I am reaching. I'm done with this now. I hope you all enjoyed, and I hope you all realize a little more truth. You know? Sorry. More later. More later.